A very warm welcome to your daily personal finance bulletin Money Time. I'm Shrestha Tiwari. Let's take a look at what we have in store for you today. First up is a big one from the stock market today, and if you participate in buybacks of shares, then all ears to this one. You will now get an opportunity to earn higher amount of buybacks. Plus, you will not have to wait too long for the buyback process to complete, and you will get a lot of opportunities to participate in the buybacks. The buyback process has become much more shareholder friendly. Also, the buyback limit has been raised from 50 to 75%. Now, a separate window will be opened to buy back shares. And if you have taken a loan with the mortgage leader HDFC, then the EMIs you pay on your home loans are going to shoot up. The private lender has again jacked up its lending rates. HDFC has hiked its retail prime lending rate by up to 35 basis points. It has hiked its one-year benchmark rate to 8.65%. The retail prime lending rate is the basic rate with which HDFC uses to decide the rate of interest at which it sanctions the home loans to the customer. And your interest rate will go up if you have a low credit score. If you have a credit score of 800, then 8.65% will be the minimum interest rate at which HDFC will sanction home loans for you. Talking about interest rates, several banks have launched festive offers for home loans. Market leaders SBI and the ICICI Bank are giving home loans at 8.75% for those with a credit score of 750 plus. This rate is part of their ongoing festive offer. SBI's offer will last till January 31st next year. SBI's normal rate is usually 8.9% for those with the credit score of 800 plus. Special offer of the ICICI Bank will end on December 31st. Its normal rate is 8.95% onwards, and the comparison to these two banks, HDFC's rate of interest of 8.65% is lowest in the industry. Small cars are expected to become further costlier in the country. According to reports, the government is planning to uniform taxation on all types of cars. Maruti Suzuki India chairman R.C. Bhargava has warned that if government levies uniform taxation, then it will make smaller cars even more costlier. Already, the regulatory burden is the highest on small cars in the country, and this is changing the whole market behavior. He further said that the government has levied 50% tax on SUVs. This is detrimental to the growth of auto industry and has called for reducing GST on small cars from current 28% to lower tax bracket. From autos, we move to a market outlook. Swiss brokerage UBS Securities has gone underweight on Nifty. It has given a price target of 18,000 to the 50 constituent index by December 2023. This is 4% lower than the current levels. The brokerage firm said pace of retail investors inflow is gradually falling both via mutual fund route and through stocks. India is trading at 90% premium to emerging markets. The brokerage expects that the valuations to consolidate going forward. The wave of household inflows, which had begun to soar in June 2020, has peaked off in March this year. The wave of household inflows could recede, pulling down valuations, and these are the main reasons the Swiss brokerage has cited behind the price target. And some good news for mutual fund investors. Motilal Oswal has said that it will again allow citizens to invest in 5 of its international funds from January 1st, 2023 onwards. The brokerage firm had stopped accepting SIPs in some of its international funds because India's mutual fund industry had reached overall investment limit of $7 billion in overseas market. But due to redemption of mutual fund units in these schemes, a headroom for making fresh overseas investment was again available in these schemes. As per SEBI's guidelines, Motilal Oswal can again start accepting subscriptions in these schemes. Now we will tell you which are those schemes. Well, those are Motilal Oswal S&P 500 Index Fund, Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF, Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 Fund of Fund, Motilal Oswal MSCI EAFE Top 100 Select Index Fund, and also Motilal Oswal Nasdaq Q50 ETF. So the price of Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus got leaked today, right ahead of its launch on January 5th, 2023. According to media reports, the price of the upcoming series of smartphones from the house of Redmi will start from 24,999 rupees. Chinese electronics manufacturer Xiaomi will launch 3 smartphones under the Redmi Note 12 series. These are Redmi Note 12, Redmi Note 12 Pro and Note 12 Pro Plus. The base variant of Redmi Note 12 series will come with 6 GB RAM and 128 GB internal storage. All 3 devices would come with 6.67-inch AMOLED display. The IPO of electronics manufacturing services firm Elin Electronics was subscribed 17% by 4 p.m. on day 1. Retail quota was undersubscribed 28%. QIBs and non-institutional investors also decided to stay away from its IPO. Its GMP was trading at 43 rupees today. Fintech player Zaggle Prepaid Ocean Services filed preliminary papers with SEBI to raise funds through its initial public offering. The stake sale comprises fresh issue of equity shares worth 490 crore rupees and rest being 1.05 crore shares through offer for sale. On the other hand, finance management firm Radiant Cash Management Services on Tuesday said that it has fixed a price band of 94 to 99 rupees a share for its 388 crore rupees IPO. The initial share sale process will go on the floors on December 23rd. Retail investors can bid for a minimum of 150 shares in a single shot. On the upper band of the share price, the IPO is expected to fetch 388 crore rupees, the finance management firm has said. You can get specialized and innovative range of health insurance products of Care Health Insurance Company. Sundaram Finance has tied up with the insurer to offer comprehensive health insurance solutions to its customers. Rajiv Lochan, MD of Sundaram Finance, has said that the pandemic has brought a paradigm shift in the insurance industry. Health insurance solutions have become a must-have option for Indian households. And to fulfill diverse insurance needs of its loyal customers, the NBFC has entered into an agreement with the insurer to play its part in securing the health and wellness of its customers. Do you have a bank account with the Bank of Bahrain and Kuwait BSC? Well, then your bank has been penalized by the RBI for non-compliance of cybersecurity norms. The RBI also said that the bank failed to implement security operations as prescribed in the guidelines. It failed to implement a system to detect unauthorized access to its database. Apparently, this could have resulted in unauthorized access of customers' bank account details. The RBI also imposed a penalty of 20 cooperative banks for contravention of various norms, although the Apex Bank clarified punitive actions undertaken will not lead to restrictions on transactions of funds by the account holders. Capital markets regulator SEBI is mulling pacing up complaint redressal process of investors. SEBI wants to make the complaint redressal process more accessible and effective for its investors. The capital market regulator aims to make grievance mechanism completely online. SEBI has intended to bring such a system that if a retail investor wants to raise an issue, then he can contact stock exchanges, and if he is not satisfied with the response of his broker. Well, those were all the personal finance majors of the day, and to grab Money9's exclusive personal finance shows, you've got to download the Money9 app from your Google Play Store and App Store, and likewise, keep watching Money9.